Hey, Carly. I hope if you can hear me, please let me know. I'm not touching anything this time. Hey, SPDL, how you doing? Hey, Sarah, Nancy. Hey, Marilyn, Leah. How y'all doing today, Blue Mermaid? Don't y'all start barking now. Hey, Susie Q. I'm glad to see you guys here. Hey, Christy. Oh, you're so sweet, Rhonda. Thank you. Thank you. Can you guys hear me? I meant not to touch this thing today. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Hey, Jan. Hey, Tanya. Sandra. Hey, Carrie. No, I think it was Lighthouse. Was that Lighthouse? I'm in North Carolina. Oh, Lord. Bless your little heart. No, this is all smoke and mirrors. Listen, I am a middle-aged chunky chick. You got to work extra hard, I promise. Hey, Candy. I thank God for makeup. That's all I got to say, because I am not a natural beauty, but I envy those that are. How sweet, Sandra. Thank you. You're right, honesty and truth. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, you're from Charlotte. Listen, my dad lives in Belmont. For sure. Jan. Oh, what do I think about Megan being black all of a sudden? Sandra? Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy. Whatever benefits Megan. She's good at it. Oh, you're so sweet, Sammy. Thank you. Yes, Keely. Good Lord. I have no eyebrows. I'm a hot mess without this stuff. I'm telling you. That's why I try not to get caught in the sunshine. I start melting and look like a pack of melted crayons. Thank you, Edward. I feel a little calmer. I've had a little more rest. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Hey, Arlene. I've always wanted to go to Canada. Hey, Diane. No, you know what, SPDL? I've heard she was that too, part Latin. I've never heard her mention anything about her Latino roots ever, but she sure looked Latina yesterday or the day before. Hey, Susan. Oh, I will, Brenda. I sure will. I'll show you something if I have my bag. This is a lifesaver. And blonde eyebrows. Listen, Christy, it's on QVC. This is guaranteed to match anybody's hair color. I am not even playing. I know we're here for Megan, but this right here is that it brow pencil. Man, I am not lying. I used to look like Mommy Dearest, and you could tell my mood. My eyebrows would be all over the place. And black as soot, and I didn't even notice it. So then I finally got that it pencil. It saved my life. I'm not lying. Hey, Maureen. Earthwood. Right. She's being a racist to herself. Listen, here's my thing. Let me ask y'all this. I feel like I'm hunkering down, and I'm sorry. Why in the world is Harry never in a video with her? Why is she never in a video with Harry? Are they even together? Or is he really tied up? It's weird. Hey, English Dragon. Yes, Christy, do it. I'm telling you, it'll save your life. QVC has that payment plan, and they have like 3 for $28. And I am not joking. I've been riding this same brow pencil for 4 months, and it's not shortening up. It's weird, but I thank God for it. Thank you so much, Marie. I appreciate you. Hey, Jesus, take the wheel. And I need Jesus to take the wheel today. It's been one of them days. Right, Daphne? I mean, why aren't they ever together? Are they even together? It's weird. It does take the limelight off of her. You are right. Hey, Julie, how's your weather today in South Africa? That's on my bucket list. I will be there one of these days, God willing. Okay, Edward, where is Murchie, as my friend Peter calls him? Golly, calls him Murchie. Yes, Kristen, me too. I've heard it all. I've heard she's like I'm 45 in September. So I had to think about that. That's how old I am. I had to think about when I was born. How sick is that? Anyway, I think she's right at 40 something. I really do. Yes, little Archie would have to be a miracle, Margaret, and it ain't happening. Hey, Galaxy Cupcake, I love your name. Hey, Melissa, is it cloudy your way too? It's cloudy here today. Oh, she'd slap him down. You ain't lying, Peps. There's nobody gonna get in her way. It's all about Megan. Here's my thing too, y'all, for real. Listen, I have ADD like in the worst way, not ADHD, because then I would be happy. Thin. I'm not thin, so I have ADD. I have that lazy kind. It's good to see you, Kaylin. Everything distracts me, but my point I was about to make flew right out of my head that quick. It'll come back. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. She told her friends that she wanted to bring dumb Harry. He is such a dummy, y'all. To LA to show him off. You have a child. You ain't trying to show your child off. If that baby was really in her possession, don't you think she would wear Murchie like a burqa bag? She really would. She'd strap that joker on and hit the path. And it's true. Hey, Sue. Hey, Shams. Hey, you. It's good to see you here. Shams don't care. Nah, that child's not with her. You are right, happy girl. Hey, Parrot. Yes, I do try to. She is trying to look like him. You know what she looked like to me? I even asked my buddy Peter. He's good with like all that digital stuff. I mean, he is good. I said, is okay? There y'all are. Listen, it said I was not connected, so I had to get Kool-Aid. I was about to start over. I was blue made. I was buffering. Isn't Sham sweet? Yeah, I was buffering too, Colleen, right in the middle of something I was saying. All lives matter, y'all. Thank you. All lives matter. They sure do. What do you think of, who speech? Oh, come on, that speech. You think I think that she's not going to take a copy of what she did there in that video to her next audition? That you best believe, in my honest opinion, allegedly, or whatever magic word I have to say not to get in trouble, you best believe that video was one of her best theatrics, and it will be going to the next director that wants to get her casting call to do her audition, because she was all over the place, very dramatic. You guys, I've always wanted to, though. Thank you, by the way. That's so sweet of you. Oh, that's right. Listen, do you You guys ever seen this comedian? And he has like these digital faces, and them like Kardashians, Bruce Jenner, Megan, and he does these little skits on YouTube. That's what that video made, because every time she blinked, it was like weird. It was almost like a digital creation of herself. And I asked my friend Peter, I said, do you think that's like digitally created? I can't even speak about that. It won't come out of my mouth. But he said no, he felt it was like a beauty filter. But why? And she totally forgot the band of bronzer on her neck. Did you guys notice that? That was a mess. And she wore white. Why are you going to wear white with that bronzer? So you look darker, so you can preach Black Lives Matter. That's all they have going for them right now. That's it. Nobody else. They're dodging them like they have the plague. Truly. Oh, it was awful. Hey, peace and love. How sweet are you? I'm so glad you're here. No, Margaret, Hollywood don't want her. Never forget to bronze your neck. Thank you. And I've done it too much because I'm self-conscious, but then I'm old, so you'll see these dark lines. It's gross, but I'll do it. Yes, her virginal white, because she is so puritanical and saintly. She is a plague. She is a plague. Do you think so? What did Tarot Janine say? Did she say she was? Oh, London, you're so sweet. This is not natural. No, it's not. I'm good at drawing and coloring in the lines. Promise. You should see me first thing in the morning. I scare myself. I swear I have. It's the truth. Oh, you're so sweet. Kool-Aid. I did. You know what? I think I'm going through menopause, y'all, not to get too personal, but I have never craved Kool-Aid in my life. And I always do the sweet tea. But dang, I woke up the other day wanting some cherry Kool-Aid, and that's what I have. It's so good. I don't know why I haven't been drinking it all along. Hey, Paula. Ooh, Marilyn, are you serious? That is, what should we say to Megan? Hey, Megan, girl, the neckband. Don't forget to bronze that. And bring little Murchie out with a little more hair next time. Oh, I'm so far in the woods. I have no choice but to stay safe. Thank you, Nina. Well, Melissa, okay? And cry. I can cry better than any 5-year-old I know, and I've never been a crier. Is that menopause? Oh, yeah, it's good, April. It is good. Hey, Sue, thank you. Crystal Light. I need Crystal Light. Christy, I will get me some, I promise. Ooh, grape and lemon mix. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Did you no, honey, I didn't. Kelly, did you email it to my normal email or my Danger Zone email? Blue Mermaid, this has been a roller coaster, a trip. I am not playing. I've been trying to run away from myself for like the last year, getting on my own nerves. And I feel sorry for those around me. I do. Menopause is a mess. Okay, thank you, Rhonda. Meg's for queen. Okay. Okay. Did y'all read that? Somebody put Meg's for queen. Megan, oh golly. Surely you jest. Queen of what, y'all? Queen of Soho-ho. Oh, you're so sweet, beach lover. I love the beach too. Hey, Sugar Bush. How are you? Thank you. I'll have to catch. I just read that you said black living water. Did I read that right? I'll have to go back. Drama queen. Yeah, she's a drama queen. Hey, secret lady, you're so sweet. I'm sorry I'm all hunkered down, y'all. I swear I'm not that squatty. I am squatty, but not that squatty. You know what, Coco? If I'm reading your name right, that whole Q house arrest thing for celebrities, I really don't know. I hear so much and read so much, but there's something to it. If they're, let's face it, the coronavirus, it's not, I don't know how to put that. It's not as thick. No, Winborn, don't worry about that. It's not as rampant, is what I guess I'm trying to say. So wouldn't they be out and about? They love the spotlight, and you're just not seeing them as much. Even Ellen has a whole different negative attitude. I caught one of her shows from her house. Man, she is not happy. So something is weird. That's all I got to say. For real. Thank you, peace and love. You're so sweet. Yeah, Rhonda. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. It was all hype. And I fell for it. Look, I was walking around. I am not even kidding. Let me get this out. I was walking around with my mask on. Sorry. I was all paranoid, up like this, going to Walmart like everybody else, bathing up in this hand sanitizer. I've got so much hand sanitizer. I'm trying to figure out how in the world to turn it into gasoline. I could drive for 6 months. Tyler Perry's house had, yes, I did hear about his house. I know one in Atlanta was sold. I don't know how, I think he has one in Atlanta and 2 in LA. I'm not sure. Am I ticklish? Oh, yes. But you don't want to tickle this, I promise. I'm too chunky for all that. She is dangerous, Galaxy Cupcake. She is dangerous. Here's the thing. Megan doesn't realize, I know, good for you, Rhonda. See? You just went to Walmart and got, you went naked. Good for you, honey. I did. I took my stuff off in the middle of Walmart that day. I got to looking around and I'm standing at the tape they had in the floor and I'm obeying all the rules and people looking crazy. And I thought, why are we in masks and smelling like hand sanitizer? It don't even smell good. So I just took that crap off. I even had blue gloves. They were either blue or black. They're laying around here somewhere. I had both colors and was wearing them religiously. And I said, no more. Barbara, I'm gonna totally ask my doctor about that for sure. I need something. I started taking vitamins for 50 plus. I hope I'm not messing myself up. It does stink and it is sticky. And God, don't go near a flame. You'll catch on fire. Thank you, Teresa. You're so sweet. Thank you. I went the wrong way down the aisle the other day. And you know what this guy said to me? He said, never mind the arrows. And I said, hey, who are you talking to? Idiots, man. People are crazy. Shams, honey, don't you dare worry about that. I'm not here for all that. Trust me. I appreciate it with all my heart. But I love you just the same. Okay, I will, Galaxy, honey. Put that, if you don't mind. Well, hell, everybody else has got my dang email address, so I guess I'll give it up. I'm ready when y'all are ready. Go to dangerzone@mail.com, and I'll give you my other email address from there. I could not breathe. I am not kidding with that mask on. You are right. Hey, SM Jack, I was going to try to read that. You're so sweet. Thank you. I do feel sorry for Kate with all my heart. Hey, from San Diego. I love Shams. You so sweet, girl. Forget going near a flame with menopause. Yeah. It's ruined my life with my husband at night. Listen, he tries to cuddle up. I said, you better get away from me. I'm hot. And it was like December. I said, don't touch me. I put a big pillow right between us. Don't touch me. Menopause is a mess. We do love Shams. With all my heart, I love Shams. She's about as real as it gets. What do I think of Doria Shams? Golly. Listen, I think Doria was born a Bruce Jenner. I do. I think she has been in prison. I can't prove that. I can't. And I'm just saying, in my opinion, she has a prison look. No, for real. If you watch Lady Colin Campbell's video and she's asked her, she's like answering questions, she'll all but say it. And then she called herself and she's like, nope, I'm not touching it, or something like that. She said that she feels like when people go to jail and do their time, everything else is erased. So it's not up to her to talk about it. That to me was like, she's been to jail. She's been to jail, y'all. That's terrible. So she's been somewhere. Yes, she is a Bruce Jenner, Amy. I'm trying to read this. COVID is a hoax. Yes, Purple, you're right. You're absolutely right. I believe that with all my heart. I believe COVID's, I hate to say this because I know there's some people I love dearly that believe COVID is everything and then some. But I believe with all my heart, and here I'm going to probably get buffered or cut off, that it was to see how easily we could stay in line, if you want to know the truth. Yes, English Dragon. Lady Campbell is thebomb.com. From 1987, I said it. And I love it. Did I see? Yeah, I seen her new video, Amy. She is a mess. Yeah, I believe Jessica Maroney's already dropped Megan. I sure do. I absolutely do. I believe she is too, Marie. I do. People die every year from the flu. You're right. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Purple. Manipulated by COVID. Here's my thing. I'm so glad you're here, Audrey. I don't want to, I feel like I'm not a spotlight person. I'm very shy and reserved. I'm typically the one sitting at the back of the party watching everybody else act stupid. But, you know, I'm sure COVID, the sickness does exist. I'm not saying it doesn't. But I had received an email where this person was just blasting me over it. Her children work in the medical field and have bruises on their faces, and they've gone through hell with COVID. And I'm thinking, dang, you're lucky. And I tried to email this person back, letting her know how lucky she is, because my two oldest sons don't get PPE. My oldest is a pharmacist. He's right there. He works with the sick people all day, and he can't cover his mouth. So she's very lucky, and I appreciate her email, but don't blast me for having an opinion. Yes, Nikki. Hey, Nikki girl. I believe she used to be, yeah, very much a yacht lover. Oh, hey, Yasmin. I don't know. Better yet, why, Lord, I'm answering like you got, Lord, how goofy am I? Somebody asked why they did that to Kate in the Tatler magazine. I don't know. I can tell you this. Vanessa Maroney, Jessica Maroney's sister-in-law, wrote that article. But here's sadness. Richard, I believe his name was Dean, I said it this morning in the video, was like such a good friend with Kate that he went on a couple of holidays with her as a family. And talk about a knife in the back. He's the editor-in-chief. He should have never turned on Kate like that. That's ugly. Oh, thank you, Patty. I appreciate you so much. Yep, Bill Gates does have the patent on that, Crystal, but you can't tell people this. They don't believe you. You end up being a conspiracy theorist. And I don't, people, They aggravate me. Yeah, she's a pro at the C. You said it right. You're right. But I tell people, hey, look, if you don't believe what I'm trying to say, do your own research. Go look at and see how much the flu killed people last year versus COVID, and see if the numbers match up. But here's what really ticks me off. They tried to catch us in line, make us go in formation, stay inside and obey with the whole COVID thing. And then when that didn't work, they're going to, try to make a hype. My heart goes out to George Floyd and his family. It pisses me off. Any cop that would take advantage of their authority for any reason. But what they did just irked me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. They said, and by the way, the autopsy for George Floyd said he was COVID positive. So they're trying, you see what I'm saying? COVID positive? Oh my, like really? Oh, Margaret, thank you so much. Hey, animal lover. Police brutality is beyond wrong. You ain't lying. Listen, back in my day, I grew up in a little place called Niceville, Florida. I dated a lot of cops. There was this one named Bobby. He had the best weed. I was a young girl. He was married. I had no idea, with a 7-year-old child, giving me, I think I was probably 18, the best weed in the area. And then he turns around busting people today. Goodness gracious. And I'm live. Lord, what is going on? Why do they keep kicking me off? Are you there? This is weird. I don't see anything. Hello? Is anybody there? Uh-oh. I can't see nothing. There you are. Oh my God, I couldn't see nothing. Yeah, Shell. Isn't it beautiful there? I love Niceville. My heart's in Niceville. I always will be. I love it. I have to tell people I'm from Destin because they have no clue that there's really a place called Niceville. And there is. I don't know what happened to the chat, you guys. So if you're saying something, I'm sorry. Bear with me. There you are. You know what, Frankie? I heard that too. Steve Harvey and his wife. Wow. They must have loaded big money. I know Steve's a hard worker, for sure. Bless his heart. There, I don't have no chat again. Hey, Bronte. It is, Bennett, it is a great place. I try to tell people to go to Niceville or Destin or Valpy right down the road. Stay there because you're going to get the same beaches. Go to White Point. It's fantastic. And you don't get the tourist crowd of Fort Walton Beach. That's a fact. And I don't see anything. This thing is going dark. Let's see. There you are. Wow, Frankie, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad that they just hurt people for no reason? But they gonna get theirs. Everybody answers for what they do, for real. That's a fact. I don't see nothing. It's dark again. There you go. Really? See, Carla, that wouldn't surprise me at all to know that she's with her dad. That whole thing, I came out swinging real hard for her dad. I did. And I felt like a goofball when I discovered this man he's not on the level, in my opinion, for real. I don't see nothing. There we go. What's my view on karma, Sarah? Well, it says in the Bible, you reap what you sow. Uh-oh. I will, Jenna. Ask away. Yeah, Carrie, visit Shitville. It's great. I love it, actually. He is a con, Keely. You're right. He is. Or Kelly, I'm sorry. He's right. You're right. I got mascara done running down my face. He is a con, in my opinion. He didn't do what he was supposed to. Okay, but now I would like more. I would love to know more on that, because I've never figured out why we received land, other than the facts that my 3 great aunts would go and hang out with the Charlotte lady. That's it. I've always wanted to know. And I know they had children, but they didn't keep the kids. They killed them at birth. You're right, Kelly. Her dad will do anything that will make her happy. And that is weird to me. He doesn't give her any kind of, he doesn't hold her accountable for anything at all. It don't seem like. I don't know why I can't see this. Why can't I see this? Thank y'all so much. How sweet are y'all? No way, Brandy. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's good to know. This is not trying to pop up. I don't know why. It is hot, Tina. It is hot in Florida. Well, Crystal, I would love to know. I really would. You can email me at dangerzone@mail.com. I do, Annette. How sweet are you? I do. And I'll post it in the description box. Oh, Sarah, I love Shams. Are you kidding me? She cracks me up. And talk about real. Me and my husband like her skits that she does. We'd lay in bed with the phone when we couldn't pick up our satellite TV and watch Shams. I love her. Oh, listen, your words just faded for some reason. I wanted to see. Yeah, she did need a good spanking, Christy. You're right. Uh-oh. Why is this going away? Okay, here we go. No, she's never been held accountable. And he won't give up on her. He won't. I can't access it either. I don't know what's going on. Can you, while you're answering, please? Feed keeps freezing. I don't know, honey. I don't know how this thing works. I don't know. Let me try. Should I back out and come back in? I don't know what's going on with it. Doesn't it feel like they did target? And I'll tell you why I feel like they targeted George, is because that one dude, I think it was Chauvin, he worked in the same strip joint as Floyd for 17 years. That's a long time. Surely they would have bumped into each other. You know what I mean? So it just seems like he was definitely targeted. Oh, Oscar, you're so sweet. Thank you. But the whole situation scares me, and I believe Soros is in on it too. I'm trying to read this. Do you really think it's a hoax? Listen, did you guys see the attorney about George Floyd? He came out and he said, hold on, I'm trying to see. It keeps fading, you guys, every time I try to read something. Oh, I wish they would join the chat too, Mr. TM. Wouldn't that be fun? But an attorney came out, and I don't know how on the level that guy is. He's down in Texas, and he said that's not the George Floyd that he represented, and the George Floyd that he represented was the guy in the paper that used to play the football. But the guy in the paper that played football had a cleft palate, or a hair lip is what they called it. And the George Floyd we see He doesn't have that. He has a nice set of lips. And so this guy's saying that that's not the real George Floyd because the real George Floyd passed away in 2016. It's all weird to me. I don't know what else to think about it. I'd hope, our world's not that way. Hey, hey, Mary, how you doing? But, it does say that even the elite will be deceived. So not everything is what it seems like, in my opinion. I'm trying to keep up with this. Nope, there were no EMTs putting him on the gurney, and there was not. And it looked like my friend Holly Wiley, she sends me all sorts of amazing stuff. And she sent me 2 shots, 2 angles, one from this way and one from the back. And the first time around, there were a group of people standing over here, and his head was like more down under the car. But the second time, his head was out of the car, and there were no people. That's weird. How can they answer the questions about that? I don't know what to think about any of it. Really? Brenda, I didn't know that. Why? You reckon he was going to run his mouth? Hey, Lori. Yes, Purple, thank you. It does sound suspicious. It does. I don't know why this keeps cutting out. It's driving me nuts. That's right. You put them in the car. You don't sit on them. That's wrong. That's big time wrong. Hey. Yep. I'm trying to. You guys, every time I go to read something, it cuts in and out. Is it cutting in and out for y'all? Frankie, I'm not trying to touch anything this time, thank God. Beauty by Lamore, I think you're right. See, I get confused with the false flags because Holly told me that sometimes people really do die in those. That's terrible. I would not want to think that some innocent fella died for a bunch of wicked people, but it wouldn't be the first time it happened. Sadly. What do I think about her sex tape? Which one? Brujo. There's a couple. I'm trying to read this. Really? Yeah, Helen, good Lord, beg him to take a picture. I'd love to see it. When I heard that they were thinking about moving to Nashville, I got excited. I ain't gonna lie. You're right, Lisa. That's so sad. And they don't care about us either. If they're willing to do their own, shoot, we're sitting ducks. But it's still hard for, my brain doesn't want me to think that somebody could harm somebody in that way. That's probably the worst, truly. It breaks my heart. I can't see anything. There we go. She should be ashamed, Heather. You're right about that. You're right. Y'all, I'm sorry. This thing keeps popping in and out. Oh, Elaine, thank you. I appreciate you so much. That's so sweet. You're so nice. This chat thing keeps on popping in and out. And it says, got all messages are visible, and it will not. Pandemic didn't divide us. Okay, Shannon, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly how I feel. That's the truth. Now it's going away. I hope it comes back. You guys, I really hope the chat thing comes back. I'm going to try not to touch it. But every time I touch it, it comes back. And it ain't coming back. So let me touch it again. This is aggravating as hell. You're right, Margaret. She has no shame. None. None. Here's my thing, too. She has a lot of family that's on her mama's side, Megan does, down here in Georgia. And they stepped out having a family reunion. And that's a big deal. My grandparents loved family reunions. We got t-shirts. We go all out. Anyway, we used to. We don't anymore. They've passed. But listen, her family came out for the wedding, having their reunion, talking to the press. She didn't even thank them or anything, didn't even acknowledge nothing about them. And that breaks my heart. She could have done that. Was it because they were African American? I don't know. It wouldn't have benefited her at that point. I don't know. Lord, girl, you don't have to do that. But it's paypal.me/danger zone. Thank you, Shams. You're so sweet. Lord have mercy. I appreciate that so much. Bless your heart. I appreciate all y'all. I really do. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. We're talking about everything. I feel scattered only because I'm hunkered down because of the way this thing is sitting. It's just a bad deal. But I have no chat that's coming up on my screen. I can't read what y'all are saying unless I press a dang button. Oh, Rhonda, that's terrible, honey. We used to, listen, when my grandparents died and we tried having 2 reunions down here at the park, it did not end well. I'm not kidding you. It seems like all the females hate each other in the family. It was a bad deal. So no more family reunions for us. Not at all. I hope this thing is okay. The numpties. I'm sorry, honey. I'm trying to read this. I can't see nothing. Should I back out and come back? Well, let's see if I can get an answer to that. Oh, Harley, you're so sweet, honey. Thank you. MUNA, thank you so much. Oh, God, I hope he wasn't a sacrifice. That scares me. See, that dang thing went away again. Oh, okay. Thank you, Love 3. If you're talking to me, heck, I don't even know. I do need to do it on my laptop. I was going to do it on my laptop today, but here's the problem. It's overcast, and because I do live in the country, we have satellite. So I'm having to rely today on my cell service because my satellite won't hold it. God don't live in the country unless they have internet. You're right, Crafty. All the respect for the elders in our family is gone. That died with my granny, for sure. You're right. Nothing is as it seems. I miss that back in the day. We said yes, ma'am, and no, sir. You know, we don't have that now. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate you. It sure is aggravating. Brujo, I don't know who you talking to, honey, but if it's me, if it's Shams, either way, or somebody else, thank you. I'm sure she appreciates it just as much. Wow, for Peter Strokes and General Mattis and the deep state, maybe Floyd double-crossed them. You know what? Did you guys also see where they're trying to confuse us with the George Floyd thing? That Stephen guy that sort of resembles him, he's calling himself a twin to George Floyd. Well, I took him literally because they very much look alike. And then I got to reading up, and he's not his twin at all, no biological relation. So why are they trying to make it seem like he does have a twin? Is it just in case we ever run into him? I don't know. I don't like games, and I really hope it wasn't a false flag. But it kind of feels funny to me. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't understand why they came and put bricks down for everybody to grab and throw. Oh, Brujo, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm so shy. Thank you. I love Shams, y'all. Yes, Brenda. So I have to press my phone to see the chat. What a pain in the butt. That is a pain. I think you're right, Oliver. I think that's exactly what's up her sleeve. She's planning it all out. Just like when she was fighting and the neighbors, you know, she knows these people, called the cops. And she told the psychiatrist that she didn't trust Harry with a gun. Harry with a gun, like he's running around in like ripped underwear, threatening to shoot people. Why would anybody, a ride or die, like she claims she is for Harry? Why would you turn on him like that and tell another human being that your husband is not safe with the family rifle? So he ends up selling these guns. I think she's setting it all up. She's about to set it up for some good money. That's what she's going to do. You're right. She's pushing Harry, Nunya. You're right. Yes, there was. Look at his. Oh God, I wish I knew your name, honey. Let me look. Whoever asked about the George Floyd with the hair lip, yes, it's in the paper. That I have to. When I post certain things, YouTube likes to give me warnings or, you know, just kind of remind me of the guidelines. But I will. My friend Holly Wiley sent me these things, and they're, I believe the Daily Mail even has it, but the original football picture of George Floyd shows he's got a cleft palate and whatever they call a hair lip. It's a lot different than the mouth that this George Floyd has. Do you think there's a police report about the other day? There has to be, unless they just said, hey, here's a warning and go about your business. But I figured if somebody else calls, when did you first become skeptical? Giddy, real fast. I was so on board with Megan. I really was. And then I got to digging in and finding things out, not just about her, but her mom. And her mom is really what made me skeptical. And when her mom shows up at the wedding, I feel like her and her mother conspired to have just the mother from her family show up. She did not go into this as a very proud biracial woman, willing to bring and blend all her family into this, in my opinion. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It just sort of, she started setting it up from the very beginning as far as the racial tension or narrative that she's put out there, the racism by the royal family. I haven't seen any racism. I don't live there. I didn't witness anything firsthand, but all I've seen is Charles' obsession with her, whether it's sexually or otherwise. He was obsessed with her. He pined over her. He upped the limit, the budget by millions of dollars for her. The queen took her out places with her, even allowed her to break protocol many times and didn't reprimand her for it. None of that screamed racism at all. She came between Kate and William in their marriage. They still didn't really shun her. They still walked with her. Hell, if it had been anybody in my family do that, I'd have blacked their eye. Truly. So I didn't see any racism. I think it's a part of what she's trying to set up. Lord, I'm talking. I don't even know if anybody's here. We weren't racist to her. Mr. TM, I don't think y'all were at all. You're right. She sold her family seats to celebrities. She would rather fill those seats with Elton John and all these highfalutin people like Oprah she didn't even know. And Oprah's thirsty. No, Kelly, I can only imagine. Exactly, Deborah. Dory is sitting there with a crap grin on her face after Charles has been, he was nice to her too. He was beyond nice, truly. It just, I don't know. How can she sit there and scream racism when she married a damn fool that dressed up like a Nazi? How can she scream racism when she's the one sleeping with the enemy? It blows my mind. Do y'all feel how I feel, or let me check the chat? Yeah, Reese Witherspoon didn't want nothing to do with it. You're right. She's out of a soul, Heather. You're right about that. It's all about what she can get for herself. It's sickening. Material possessions don't mean nothing to me. $9 million, Paula. Thank you. Oh, girl, Shams. I've already ordered mine. It will be here in July. Praise God. And I hope, Lord. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Yeah, Shams. Check out George Floyd in the football picture. I hate this chat thing right here where I have to keep hitting the button. $13 million, Mary. That's right. No, y'all, please listen to Tink. Do not take that vaccine. Don't. I'm sorry, Candy, honey. Yeah, Jan, exactly. How can she sit there and be sleeping with Harry, who has been an absolute pig-headed racist, not just against African American people, but he was picking on his buddies that were from India or wherever they were from, calling them all kinds of ugly names. Yeah, she sleeps. Okay, it says I'm back. Off. Here we go. Keep getting cut off. There we go. What? SPDL. She says she didn't care if she shot people. Did I read that right? Let me look. Thank God, Burnett, that I'm with you, girl. Yes. Yeah, Drummer loves Bookworm. You're right. There will be nanobots. Queen is fit as a flea. People talking about all kinds of crap. That was weird. Are y'all here? That was really strange. I went somewhere for a minute. I swear Google page popped up. Yeah, I think so too, Joan. I think so too. I love you too, Shams. You're just so awesome. I just love you with all my heart. That's right. The apple sure didn't fall far from the tree. Hey, Nunya. No, y'all, do as Arlene says. Don't take a vaccine. Really, Deborah? See, I had no clue about her cookbook. I had no idea. I think they are too, Sweet Pea. They are trying me. That's okay, because you can't get rid of me. Yeah, Daphne. Listen, she is totally doing witchcraft. That's something that's been in her life. You ain't gonna give her God. She will not accept it. I've watched her. And who in the world looks that evil? Did you guys see where she was in that bar and they had that Guinness? That's about the most wicked transformation I've ever seen in my life of anybody, aside from Jeffrey Dahmer when he looked back at one of his victims or their sister. Yeah, Shams, I got tattoos. I've got an alien. He's cute. I love him, but he was supposed to be between my fingers, not on my finger. And I got, wouldn't you know it, the Danger Zone. That's old, y'all. That Danger Zone stuff is old. I got the Queen. I got them all. They're everywhere. You got tattoo, Shams? Oh, I do. My latest is here. I got a fairy on my face. I didn't know she didn't write that cookbook. She made it all about her. She is the real Maleficent. I've got the Maleficent on my arm. How do I do that, honey? Can I do that here? To be honest. Yes, I love 90 Day Fiance. Lori, do you like it? I'm obsessed. Okay, I will. I'm sitting here answering. Nobody even knows. Hey, you guys, this is all Fair Use Act. This is opinion only allegations. Nothing is to be taken serious. I have it's going to get sticky sweet if I don't. And I don't like sugars here on YouTube. The nasty people, man. Hey, speaking of that, did anybody hear that one Megan supporter, and she was nasty talking about drag that bee? Who's she talking drag who? Like she gonna show up at their what? Their carport online? What she got? So stupid. These people are so stupid. Burnett, okay. Well, that's good to know. I just seen somebody say hi, Danger, and I didn't catch it. Let me see if I can scroll back. Lord. Hey, Natalie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Oh, JC, I love you too. Thank you. Girl, yes, love. Sugars are beyond deranged. Did y'all hear that one? Let me update this. Okay, where's Samantha's book, Chunky Chick? That's what I'm talking about. I love your name, by the way. You're right, Carrie. Murchie is all Marcus. Ain't nobody fooling me at all. He don't look like Harry at all. Oh, Rita, thank you. You're so sweet. You made my day. Yeah, she does do black magic. Something is wrong with her. Seriously, I'm serious, girl. I love Sham. She's good as gold. Yeah, everybody, please stay safe. Oh, Sweet Pea, you're so sweet. I'm so shy. Oh, I didn't know that, Joan. I was wondering where she's been. Samantha. Take a trip over there one of them. Girl, you know we're related, Sham, somehow, some way. Yeah, you're right about that, Natalie. They want a cash. This has been going on for a long time. They want a cashless society, for sure. I love Brenda. Yes, I do. Well, CJ, I was reading a comment just now. I don't know why Samantha's book didn't hit. I've always wondered if she got paid off. Yeah, okay. See, Chunky Chick said it. I think so too. I do. I sure do. Yeah. Cats, Nim. Lord, I didn't. Y'all, I'm about to goober it up. I've got to put my glasses on. I can't see nothing. Let me clean these bad boys. Was fixed. Yeah. Sugars are delusional. They are beyond delusional. And then they sitting there threatening to release people, their information, and you act like that hurts my feelings. My face is all over the internet for my own personal social media pages. Release my info. Let somebody show up at my house. They'll remember it. Act like they hurting somebody's feelings. God don't get me started. I won't get nice. They act like I just can't stand it. Lord, I got hair stuck on my glasses. Oh, Sarah, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, they're going to put her down. See, she said MM has never seen those. Wow, that is wild, Phoenix. Are you serious? Listen, I totally believe everything you're saying, because if you watch that video, watch it twice. I watched it like 5 times. She was so dramatic and over the top, and you can tell when somebody's lying. Just pay attention, and something in their face will tick. And I watched her when she said the tree, when she pulled up, that's been there forever, was gone. It was like on fire. Something happened in her face. Or the van that had all these gun-toting people in the back. I don't think so. What in the hell would she be doing driving around at 16 with this shit going on? I hate to cuss, but it's true. And you know, what mother would allow their child, number one, or doting father, Oh, yes, Megan. Come on home. Come straight home from school. We're only having a riot downtown. I don't think so. Mm-mm. She's had a ton of surgery, for sure. Oh, thank you, Candy. You're so sweet. Thank you. I try to be as honest as possible. I figure if I can't hide it from God, why hide it from anybody else? He's probably the one raising Murchie, truth be known. 14? A nose job, that's wild. I don't doubt it. Because whatever Megan wanted, Daddy got it for her. He made sure of it. For sure. With those little Catholic schoolgirl dresses on. Good for her. Hanging out with Jenna Jameson, isn't that one the porn star's name? Hanging out on the set, which, by the way, can I say this? I've tried digging into Mr. Markle's past. I can't find his name in any credits. I see him wearing a hot t-shirt. That is it. I've seen one or two pictures of her and her friends backstage, but that could have been anybody backstage. Anybody could have had that experience. So was her dad really a lighting director? I don't know. I can't find nothing on it. Thank you so much, Jill. You're so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, I'll try to type it in, honey. Let me see. I don't know if it'll let me. I'm telling him not any good here. Ooh. Let me see. Can I type it? I don't know. Right. You guys, I don't know where to type it at, but I'll tell you. I'll take a PayPal.me/danger zone. Thank you so much, Shams, honey. You're so sweet. So PayPal.me and that /danger zone. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you so much. Yes. Just imagine what they have on Rachel to get her to do all that she's done and is doing. Can I get a witness? Just imagine what for sure. I ain't gonna come back on that. For real. I hear you. Seems nobody knows nothing about Where is Marcus? Last we heard he was over there with them. So why didn't the cops or whoever gave that story, I think it was to Radar, why didn't they say, well, there was a third party there? Didn't hear about Marcus. Didn't hear about the new housekeeper that she got from Victoria Beckham. And can I ask you guys something? Is that not ballsy of her to try to get in the middle of Victoria? Isn't that her name, Posh or whatever? Her and that dude, he's a good looking guy, Beckham, trying to get into their marriage and told her, just pack up and come down to LA where we're going. Who are you to disrupt a house? Unreal. She's nasty. Oh, yes, Jack. Oh, my God, yeah. There's been a lot of stuff taken off this internet, for sure. Hey, Jade, probably most of it. Look at Jessica Maroney riding around in her $120,000 car. Let me tell you something. That car started off at $120 something that Megan gifted her for being a good helper during her wedding. And it ended up online. She has lowballed that dang car. It's now like $80,000. She's cut 50 grand off the top, 40, 50 to put out there in the papers because less 50,000 makes her look better. Let's give everybody a $100,000 car because after all, we have Oprah money. She'll go into a family with nothing and spend their money and call them a racist. It blows my mind. But what does she have on them? That's what I want to know. If the queen can come out of the wars and all of the garbage that she has been put through, come out smelling like a rose even after the whole Diana incident, I kind of feel like she's been backed in a corner by Megan. Anybody else feel that way? Thank you, Annette, honey. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. Or am I the only one? Anybody else feel that way? It makes me wonder what in the world she really does. I mean, goodness gracious. What happened behind the walls of the palace? What are you doing, buddy? Hey, honey. My dogs. Lord, these dogs don't quit. Why isn't Harry stopping her? Because, see, somebody, and I haven't done a lot of fact checking on this, so I really feel guilty for saying it. But doesn't it make sense? I'm just going to put it out there. Hey, everybody. Thank you for being here. Marilyn, I think Harry has told her plenty. Let me see what else. Hey. Yep. I think William will most definitely go past Charles. Most definitely I do. Absolutely. They're way too quiet about her. Way too quiet about her. But here's my thing. Well, let me get back to what I was going to tell you real fast. Now, I mentioned this the last live that I had, and it was fresh and brand new, like minutes old when I was talking about it. But it kind of does make sense because we know her history, her track record, right? And we know what Harry said to his buddies she was good at. Now, his buddies said that out of their breath, that she was good at this and she was good at that in the sack, right? And I ain't trying to get all nasty up in here, so I'm going to try to word it just right. But see, his friends come back saying, oh, Harry said this, and this about Megan. And we know she's had a long time to hone her craft, if you get my drift. But this person told me that they eyewitnessed, their relative friend had personally witnessed a situation at the Soho House in London between Marcus, who they thought it was, Harry, and Meghan. And it wasn't too pretty. And it was all about who was in charge and who was submissive, if you know what I'm saying. And that would kind of explain her knees at Serena, her tennis match that day. Did she have an appointment prior to the tennis match? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it without saying it. And if it don't make sense, I'm sorry, honey. I'll have to put together a video and figure it out that way. But you know what I'm saying? It's driving me crazy. I want to say it. That's so sweet. Yes, bruised knees. Okay. She comes in with her swollen, bruised knees. And here comes the husband right behind her. Not hers, Serena's. Man, the mom, Serena's mom, she didn't have to say a word. I read everything on her face. Absolutely. What? Yeah, I heard about Adam Bidwell too. Absolutely. It is blackmail shams. You're right. Yes, cats. Exactly. I've wondered if that's the real Harry myself, Serena's hubby. He is bisexual, most definitely. They all are. Why can't they just be who they are and just be proud of who they are? Why hide in the closet? Don't make sense. Yes, I am saying that. If you're talking to me, Cynthia, absolutely. And it was prior to that tennis match. Well, the tennis match was just starting, and Serena was wherever she was. And somebody had contacted me about that ride to the tennis place. Serena brought her child. Her husband was there, but she and her child rode with, or she herself rode in a cab or some limo is what it was, not a cab, with Megan to the event place where they were holding the tennis match in New York. And they overheard Megan on the phone trying to speak to somebody about getting rid of her taxes, her tax bill that's pending against her. So Serena goes on in, meets up with her husband and her child to do her warm-up, and then husband comes out missing. And later on is when you see Megan coming in with them busted up knees, and here comes her husband with his tail between his legs. I seen it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, thank you, lettuce leaf. Thank you. Oh, yes. Like delusional to the 12th power. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Yes, thank you, Rhonda. You heard. That's right. You're probably the one who told me about that. Yes. Oh, I'm trying to keep up with everything. Tink, I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. You know what, you guys, you want to hear what really bothers me? No, I believe, Natalie, I totally believe that there is a reptilian bloodline. I don't know too much. I can see demons, if you pay attention, if you got God in your spirit, which I'm just a filthy rag of a sinner, I cuss, I'm mean sometimes, I got a big mouth when I need it. I'm not a holy person, but I do believe I can see things that maybe not everybody else has an easy time seeing. Not that I'm walking around with, anyway, that sounds bizarre saying that, but I believe that I can see. I'm not the only one. I don't know if it's an empath thing. I don't know, but I can totally see when somebody's got a demon in them for sure. And I believe that's what reptilian bloodline is. If that made sense. I don't even know what I just said. I'm trying to read. Oh, that's cool, Justice, SBDL. Really, Tink? I've heard that too. Do you guys think that Charles has any DNA attachment, any biological attachment to Murchie? I've heard that too, for real. Yes, shams, hybrids all day. That's right. RH negative, and I have RH negative blood. Oh, Lord. And I don't know really what that means for me. I pray about it all the time. I hope I don't, I try not to be a bad person, but I have RH negative blood. Maybe could be Epstein's because he looks like him. Oh my God, I've heard other people say that Murchie looks like Epstein. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at Epstein again. Do you, Margaret, I don't know, but I went down that path and it scared me. And I praise God that he kept a grip on me. I'm not kidding you, but I can recognize it, and it might be for that reason, for real. That's a good point. Thank you. It might be for that reason. Video that have reptilian blood. You know what? I think that Megan knows every sexual deviant thing that them people go through. Listen, it's not something I've made up. I promise. I don't come on here trying to create stories. I just want to share with you what I know. But if you will, you'll see what kind of people the royals are, because the queen to us now looks like an older woman that's well put together and looks beautiful in beautiful clothes. To me, she looks elegant and not at all smiling ever, but she looks nice in her clothes. But look at her, with Lord Porchester those days. She was on cloud nine. She introduced Andrew with Lord Porchester right by her side. Not Philip, Porchester. So that they're used to all of these different bed partners. You know what I mean? So I do believe that Megan might know a little more about their weekend orgies and their side hustle or whatever their habits are. And I think she blackmails them for that reason. But because if you think too, somebody pointed out, Harry has got some sort of a kink that he's really into. Look at all the pretty girls that he's dated that have dumped him. He hadn't been the dumper. He's been dumped. He was the dumpee. Why? Why so many pretty girls would not want to marry a prince? You think the photographers would keep me away? Mm-mm. Heck no. Hell, I'd give them stories about me. Write it up. Talk about me. I'm least being talked about. I don't believe that. I don't believe that tabloid scared any of these girls off. I believe Harry and his ways scared these girls off. I really do. Yes, Natalie, I did a video on that about them 10 children. Absolutely, I believe every word of that. Thank you, Felisa. Thank you. Help those. You are so sweet. God bless you. I appreciate you so much. I really do. That really, you don't make me cry, girl. I'm a crier these days. Don't make me cry. God bless you. I appreciate you very much. Felisa. That's a pretty name. Yeah, Harry does have an anger problem, and so does she. So what's going to happen when them two together get angry? I couldn't imagine being in that household. My nerves can't take it. Where did the chat go? Why is it gone? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you guys there? Yeah. You know, Emily, I've heard about that too. I've heard about that. I have a really good friend. You're right. I mean, no wonder these people are these kind of grown-ups. Look at all the crap they went through as a child. I couldn't imagine. Hey, Aunt Duddy. I'm glad to see you here. I think Harry, I think so too. Harry is being big time rebellious with his fashion. God bless you, hippie chick. I really appreciate you very much. Thank you. Yes, Beauty by Lemore Z. I have a really good friend that happens to have like a personal service. I don't know if it's a massage or a doctor, but their spouse used to be one of those bear hat wearing whatever for the royal family. I can't remember, right, one of the guards, royal guards, what I'm trying to say. And they said that they were there for years. And according to my friend, all of those people, but Andrew was the worst to really pick on them, the staff and the guards, cuss them. And I heard Harry was the same exact way. The exact same way, disrespectful to every royal staff member, anybody that worked under them. I'm so sorry, Felisa, honey. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people are saying that it's on other YouTube live videos that they're having problems with the chat. Mine keeps popping in and out. Yes, Annette, I do. They're most definitely all inbred. I believe the Queen has a cousin today. Thank you, SA Watch. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Queen has a cousin, and I believe she's still alive. And she, God bless her, is special needs. She's handicapped, but they removed her out of the family so long ago, like 30, 40, maybe 20, whatever years ago, maybe 30 or 40, and stuck her in a mental institution or a nursing home and said that she had died when in fact, Margaret, I believe is her name, and she looks just like the Queen in the face, and she's not dead. Last I heard, she was not dead, but she's, you know, she has the, I keep getting cut off, you guys, I'm sorry. But she, you know, they have all this inbreeding stuff going on. And what they do with the children that are deformed and write them off. And that's pitiful. I would never do that. Lord. Mountbatten was used for, oh, I didn't know that, Jilly. I had no clue. Harry is telling Harry. Oh, I wish I could have seen that. That just popped off. Right in the middle of me reading it. Hold on. No, Queen Mother's cousin were put in the middle. Okay, Queen Mother's cousins were put. Thank you, honesty and truth. And wasn't the one Margaret that looked like Queen Elizabeth? If I get it right. Let me see. I can't see the chat. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all, honey, I'm live right now. My dogs are acting crazy. She's in the Tower of London. How pitiful. Is that true? No, she sure won't. He will not. Harriet will not make it out. He won't. I'm not kidding you. I believe she'll kill Harry. I'm serious. She'll push him to the mental break. Yes, Brujo, okay. Prince Philip has died every year for the last 10 years. For real. Oh, you want to see the dogs, Margaret? Hold on one second. I got my two small ones in here. Come here, Zeb. Come here, boo-boo. Ow, I hit my knee. Oh, this is Zebedee. He's a sweetheart, but he's so loud, y'all. He never shuts up. He barks all night and all day. It's almost like having a child. And he looks really strange because he's so barrel-chested. And he has little tiny... Listen, he was given to us by his owners who wanted nothing else to do with him. And they had had him 6 years. I ain't giving my shoes away that are 6 years, much less this little doo-doo. He's precious. They're sick. All right, Chewbacca, come here, buddy. Y'all, Chewy really needs a bath, so don't judge. This is Chewy. He's 17 years old. He has one tooth. Say hi. And that's my baby. I've had him forever and a day. He's blind. Say, I don't know. I look a mess. So I don't tell him he looks bad, but he's precious. He does have the body of a tiny pit bull. How cute. Yes, he needs a bath, but I don't tell him how bad he looks, girl. He can't see. Bless his heart. I give him a bath all the time, and he stinks. And I've been told by the vet it's their breed. They smell like Fritos. I don't even eat Fritos. And I said, why does this dog smell like Fritos? It's weird. But I've got some big old dogs over there. Who does that? I don't know. If you're talking about my dogs, you know what? It was so sad. They were giving this dog away after 6 years. And they were on their way to a beach vacation and couldn't get rid of him quick enough. And I'm telling you, the only problem I have found in Zeb, my little buddy, he yaps all the time. It don't really bother me. I don't care. Yap on. I love him. I wouldn't give him up for nothing. Micah, oh my God, Lori. I know you're talking about Madonna. I can't see the chats popping in and out. Are you talking about Madonna? Or am I reading something else? They are selfish. Yes, hippie chick. Very selfish. Even the little kids couldn't get rid of him quick enough. And I thought, what is wrong with you people? I hope they never get another animal, ever. I found a couple years ago, I was walking down I was going on my way to feed the birds. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Queen has bailed out Andy. I'm going to tell you something, honesty and truth, that pisses me off. To know that the Queen has bailed. Let me ask y'all something real fast. I'm trying to work this chat, so it's coming in and out. Bye, Brenda, honey. I'm fixing to have to run too, girl. I'll see you next time. I thank you for being here. I really do. But I wanted to say this real fast, y'all, and I'll let y'all go. I've talked way too much. But why does it seem like Epstein dies and then all of a sudden Andy has like money problems? What's going on there? I couldn't figure that out. I feel like it has definitely something to do. Yeah, Tink, I hear you, girl, guy. I'm calling you a girl. I don't even know. Cynthia, honey, did I miss something? I'm sitting here yabbing away. I promise you I can't even see. God bless you. I'm sorry for your loss too. Yeah, y'all, go watch Joseph, man. I love Joseph too. He's a good guy, y'all. He's a good guy personally. And I don't do tarot and all that stuff, but he's a good guy personally. I feel like he is. Joseph Magi. He's a real decent man. Everyone dropped Andrew like a hot stone. Yes, they did, Margaret. They did. And it's just, I don't get any of that stuff. And then now all these other girls have come out against Andrew. But we're not hearing about that. We're hearing about everything else. And I don't think that's right. And Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine, Yeah, she's living the good life. I believe they're protecting her too. I love you too, Natalie. Thank you so much. What it's called. All right, hippie chick. I'll let you see papers in your private place. Big up. Yes, I love Joseph Magi too, y'all. If you watch him, they say he's coming on here in a minute. Oh, thank you, JC. You tell Joseph Ashli says hello. He's a real good guy. I've talked to him a couple times in email. He's got a real good spirit about him. I do like him. Oh, for sure, Rhonda. I believe that with all my heart. Absolutely. And Jessica Maroney is a skank, Carol. I'm down with you, girl. All day skank. And my God, who is this Jessica compared to the one 10 years ago? She has completely rebuilt her mug. It's frightening. You guys, I really appreciate y'all have been here with me. Emily, it's okay that you've been to prison. Who cares? You still a good person. That don't make you a bad person. You're good with me. I enjoyed it too, honesty and truth. And I'll see you next time. I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate everybody talking with me. I've really enjoyed myself. We'll have to do this more often. You guys, I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed. And thank you for the donations. God bless you. And big love to Shams and Brenda and everybody else. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you next time.